Hello everyone. I'm going to begin this episode of the Tombstone Tourist here at the Mount Calvary Cemetery in McKees Rocks, Pennsylvania. And I'm here to visit the grave of probably the best known TV infomercial pitchman of all time. If you've ever seen those early infomercials for products like Orange Glow and OxyClean, then you've seen Billy Mays. Billy Mays was born on July 20th, 1958, here in McKees Rocks, Pennsylvania. He graduated from Stowe Rocks High School and then spent 2 years at the University of West Virginia, where he was a walk-on for the Mountaineer football team. After dropping out of college, Billy moved to Atlantic City, New Jersey, where he began his life as a pitchman. Billy would station himself on the Atlantic City boardwalk, where he would sell portable washing devices and other, as seen on TV, products to people passing by. Evidently, he was quite good at it and quickly moved from the boardwalk and began traveling around the country to auto shows and state fairs. Some likened him to a modern-day snake oil salesman, where he would sell a variety of products that you just couldn't live without, including tools, food choppers, and cleaning products. In 1993, Billy met Max Apel, who was the founder of Orange Glow. Max hired him to promote his line of cleaning products like OxyClean, Orange Glow, and Kaboom. Billy's pitchman career really took off when he started pitching the cleaning products on the Home Shopping Network out of St. Petersburg, Florida. Billy further advanced his career when he founded his own company. He branched out selling other products like Mighty Putty, while still pitching the OxyClean brand. Then in 2008, Billy began appearing in ads for ESPN, promoting the company's new online service, and for a variety of sporting events, including the network's lineup of bowl games. Billy's popularity took him to late-night TV, where he appeared on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno and Late Night with Conan O'Brien. Then on June 28, 2009, just 5 days after appearing on Late Night with Conan, Billy Mays passed away suddenly in his sleep from an undetected heart condition. He was 50 years old. Billy is resting here next to his father, the Reverend Randy Mays. When I was here in late July 2021, there was an open grave between his father and Billy's grave, which I'm going to assume was for his mother. From McKees Rocks, I make my way through some really horrible traffic to the Bethel Park area of Pittsburgh. Here, in the St. John the Baptist Catholic Cemetery, is the final resting place of a man who has his own 24-hour webcam. He is the man who is credited with founding the medium of pop art. Of course, I'm talking about Andy Warhol. Andy Warhol was born on August 6, 1928, here in Pittsburgh. He attended the Carnegie Institute, where he developed his drawing skills. After graduating in 1949, he moved to New York, where he worked for several years as a commercial artist. In the early 1960s, he left his mainstream job and went out on his own, developing his own unique style. In 1962, he received notoriety when he exhibited paintings of such everyday objects as Campbell's soup cans, Coca-Cola bottles, and Brillo soap pad boxes, along with other consumer goods. As time went on, he painted unique portraits of celebrities like Marilyn Monroe, Elvis Presley, Marlon Brando, and Muhammad Ali. His unique style became known as pop art. He founded a studio in New York that was called The Factory. It was there that he assembled an array of artists, writers, and celebrities, offering them the opportunity to create unique and often controversial work in such mediums as art, music, and films. In addition to his own creations, Warhol was an avid collector of everything from Coca-Cola signs and advertising memorabilia to cookie jars, newspapers, and stamps. The true extent of his collection was not known until after his death, when the Andy Warhol Museum here in Pittsburgh took possession of the collection and set about displaying it in the museum. Today, the museum is located in an 88,000 square foot facility on Pittsburgh's North Shore. The exhibit covers 17 galleries over 7 floors. Anything and everything Andy Warhol can be found there. Over the course of his career, he was perhaps the most controversial and critically acclaimed artist, music, and film producer of his time. But not everyone liked Warhol's pop art, and in 1968, a radical feminist writer named Valerie Solanas shot Warhol and art critic curator Mario Amaya at the factory. Warhol was seriously injured and would suffer the effects of the shooting for the rest of his life. In 1987, Andy was suffering from a rather serious health issue that required surgery. The surgery was complicated by the previous gunshot wounds. Then, on February 22nd, 1987, while recovering from the surgery, Andy Warhol died in his sleep at a New York hospital. He was 58 years old. Andy Warhol was laid to rest here in the St. John the Baptist Catholic Cemetery in his hometown of Pittsburgh. Resting nearby are his parents, Andrew and Julia. Andy's grave is well visited by fans who leave mementos on his headstone. By far, the most popular thing that fans leave are cans of Campbell's soup. But as you can see, people also leave Coca-Cola bottles, an old camera, along with a perfume bottle and a painted rock. Now, in true Andy Warhol fashion, the museum, in cooperation with EarthCams, has placed a live webcam at his grave. The camera is in operation around the clock, so if you come here to visit the grave of Andy Warhol, just know that you are being watched. I'll put a link to the webcam in the description below. This wraps up my visit to Pittsburgh. I hope you found my videos from here in the Steel City a little bit interesting. If you did, I would appreciate you giving them a thumbs up. And if this is your first time here, I hope you will consider subscribing. Now, it's time for me to hit the road. So until next time, remember, life is a wonderful journey. Take time and enjoy it. And I'll see you down the road. So long, everyone.